Look at our star right there. Oh my gosh. So I felt like this was just the perfect time to come outside and might sound contradictory, but let 3 of my favorite crystals just kind of soak up the morning sun. Was like a full super blue moon last night, I believe, but if you guys know me, you know I don't really pay attention to when Mercury's in retrograde and what phase the moon's in and all that stuff anymore. I focus a lot on astrology, a lot on birth charts. I do think it's exciting that like the US is having its Pluto return, things like this, but I try not to focus on where planets are, what phase the moon is in. But it really felt right this morning to come out. So I think following your intuition, you know, as to when you should charge your crystals. And if I'm being honest, I haven't charged my crystals in a really long time. It's been over a year, I think. And I didn't bring all of them out here. I might, but for right now I just brought a few because I knew I wanted to film this video about why I believe crystals should stay in the earth, why I don't see myself going out and buying anymore unless I like know the buyer, I know that it's ethical. And when I say ethical with crystals, it's an interesting concept that I don't think most people are really fully aware of and conscious of yet, but I think it's really important to be, because a lot of us know that we are at a really important phase in our planet's development. Like, we're shifting from 3D to 5D, and that means that our planet's vibration is super, super high, and there's like a lot of crystals in Earth. Like, that's where crystals come from. It's from the Earth. They form and then we mine them, and I am just not really for the mining of crystals unless we connect with those crystals that we're going to mine, and we like ask and say like, hey, would you rather stay in the earth, or would you rather like come home with me or go to like some of my friends? So I think people who like crystal hunt, I have an internet friend who does this, and I think that's cool, that's ethical, that's okay to do. And it's okay if you guys want to go out and buy crystals, but it's just not for me. Secondhand crystals that like money isn't going to a corporation, and like if you feel connected to the crystal and you feel like the crystal would rather like have you as a home, then like that's fine, secondhand. But buying crystals new from a company that's mining them from the earth, I'm not for that. I'm not for buying really anything new, but especially crystals. That's a big thing that, you know, once again, if it's like mined consciously and ethically and they're not like exploiting the earth where they're taking it from, I think that's okay. But like, there's a reason they formed there, and it might really help with our spiritual development to leave them in the earth, to let them help raise the planet's frequency even more. But then again comes the thought of like, well, if we take them home with us, they're going to help raise our frequency. Like, earth is already in such a high vibration, we need to meet our planet. So like, yes, crystals can help people. So that's why we just have to do this consciously. The mining of crystals needs to be more conscious. It's like a spiritual thing. So let's make the mining of it a spiritual thing and really put thought and intention into it, positive, beneficial intention into it, and not just make it this business where we're mining crystals, especially because crystals are so hip and so popular now. It's like, let's really pay attention to what the intention is behind it. And I know we probably have good intentions wanting to buy crystals. You know, it's like, ooh, shungite, I hear how amazing it is, I want some shungite. But it's like, don't go out and buy shungite crystal without knowing like where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to give your energy. Money is energy. You don't want to give energy to the people who are doing it in a not so great way. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on like how I feel like a lot of crystals, like just connecting with crystals telepathically, I feel like a lot of crystals, like they want to stay in the earth. But then again, it's like it depends on the person, it depends on the crystal. Some are meant for you, and it's like you feel that. And it's hard to do, like, because some people live in areas where you can't just go out and hunt for crystals yourself. But it's like, I think that needs to start happening. If you feel called to a crystal that's commonly found in a certain part of the planet, and if you can travel there and hunt for them yourself and find the right one for you, I think that's what we're really meant to do. And we're not meant to take these huge chunks from these companies and like have them just totally take everything out of all of these different, you know, caves, mountainsides, wherever they're finding these crystals, the ocean. Like they're not meant to take everything that's there and leave the land completely stripped. Like some crystals are meant to stay where they formed. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on this. Let me know how you guys feel about this topic as well, and leave me other video suggestions if you want. Peace.